Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. Thank you so very much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling at peace and gaining your faith and trust in the process. I am here to share with you, as I will every day, some really cool, wonderful messages from the I Ching Coin Oracle overall deck of tarot that I use today, being the Gilded Tarot deck for the overall energy. A beautiful deck that I'm bringing out and have in the last, 3 days, decided that this would be a staple for the time being. It's a meditation deck. So I pull the cards and just pull one out randomly and read this wonderful, soothing information for us. And then, of course, our Super Attractor manifestation cards, which is important every day of our life in any situation to overcome and feel optimistic as we possibly can. And so today we had one moving number. I apologize. We have not had moving numbers in the last couple of days, meaning the messages are very, very straightforward and clear, and they are today as well. However, there's one moving message for an extra message. Now, after tossing the coins prior to the video and writing out the hexagram like I do every day for you, I don't read the message until I'm actually videotaping, but the names and the titles are very, 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 very appropriate for today. So let's move forward and get this started. For the first card, we have Tong Jen. And that is number 13, and the title is Fellowship with Man. So that felt really good to hear right off the bat. And the above part of the hexagram is Chen, creative, active in heaven. And the below is Li, fire, brightness, and beauty. So the overall message is for all of us. If you have an extra side question of your own, feel free to ask that always. Is Tongzhen indicates progress and success. The union of fellowship must be based entirely on public considerations, without taint or selfishness. It would be advantageous to cross the great stream and maintain the firm correctness of the superior man. That is pretty miraculously beautiful and important right now. That we keep that in mind, which I know we all have. So yeah, that's heartwarming for sure. Now, the one moving number is 9 in the top position. Fellowship in the meadow, no repentance. His object has yet to be obtained. Okay, so those are things to think about because it has some meaning and it has some depth to it. And I know for each of us experiencing our own individual and collective situation, we can take that as it best suits us. So that is the moving hexagram today. And then that becomes the non-moving, which is Tune. And the number is 33, one of my favorites. And the title is Retreat. Also incredibly appropriate and synchronistic, so I appreciate the messages greatly from this beautiful oracle and divination I've had to share with you. The above part of the hexagram is Chen, creative, active in heaven, and below is Ken, mountain, arresting progress. So the final message with the I Ching coins for all of you. Tune indicates successful progress. To a small extent, it will still be advantageous to be firm and correct. The superior man keeps small men at a distance. Not by showing that he hates them, but by his own dignified gravity. And that, my dear viewers, is a message for all of us. And so one other thing I'll mention, I'm going to be doing the overall energy for today, and I'm using, as I said, the Gilded Tarot, one of my favorite decks. And so while I'm shuffling, I want to just kind of mention a couple things. We do have beautiful sun in Aries. I love you, Aries, and it is your birthday month, and that kind of wanted to come out. So I'm going to do this right there, right off the bat. And So happy birthday to you. And happy spring, everybody. Let us not lose track of that. Check out the light. I'm going to go to the garden again, do a little more weeding. Can never do too much of that at this point. But with that sun, I feel even more inspired. So what I wanted to say was there's a really beautiful configuration with the planets astrology-wise today. And I'll just make it quick. But basically what it is the sextiling of Venus and Neptune. And basically, I'll just put a couple words to that, because as I read these things on the internet and kind of sit with it and really feel that these words were given, and I'm just brought out the most important ones. This type of sextile is encouraging about releasing tensions, giving more approval to situations, more gentle with others, and with more compassion is being shown. Opening up our loving feelings to others on all levels. And I mean, small things like, I'm going through my phone now. I'm just like, I have not connected or reached out to that person who I've known. And, we're not in touch all the time, but it's like, now's the time. Let me say, hope you're doing well. This too shall pass. And thinking about you. That's simple. Just loving the fact of having the time to do that. It's really important, and it makes me feel fabulous. So the overall energy for today is, once again, a pentacle. It's the Three of Pentacles. This is about joining forces. Absolutely working together with others. In the practical sense, the earth quality being very predominant still in some very major planets are the Capricorn, Virgo, and Tauruses. They ignite and, I don't know, what's the term? They just, really fire us up in the areas of our life that have to do with practicality, with our everyday mundane situations, our lives, our families, our food, our finances. It's all of those things, but it's showing great influence in the working together, which is exactly what's taking place right now. And that is an absolute positive thing going on. So know this is happening. Know that you too can create that in your own way, whatever it may be, with family and setting up your own, schedules and guidelines and situations that are going to work for you. Taking the hike you can still take at a distance and enjoying nature, which is also very much part of the earth quality is nature, groundedness, the soil of the earth, if you will. That's beautiful to have come up for an overall energy, because I do know that's occurring and I feel it, and I want to be a part of that with you in conjunction with many others. So beautiful energy for that. Let us pull a beautiful card regarding just a nice mantra, I guess I could say, and a nice way to kind of meditate and take time for ourselves, just as small as it may be. If you have more family at home, and I think it's a beautiful thing to have the families together right now. I really do. That's so important anyway. It's always been the most important thing to me. And though my children are adult, we are keeping contact. I know that they're all right. We're only a drive away. And that's always such a reassuring feeling. But family is everything. And so just kind of connecting on that and having the time for yourself just for a moment to sit and maybe meditate on this particular card saying and what it has to share with us today in the message. Beautiful on the outside, huh? It shows growth. It shows vibrancy. The window of the future. We often dwell on the past because we are fearful of the future. But in order to progress, we have to move on. Imagine yourself looking out the window of the present at a peaceful stretch of beautiful countryside. This is the land of the future. In your mind's eye, open the window and let in the gentle winds of change. There is nothing to fear. You can embrace the future with confidence. I love having picked that for us. That's gorgeous. And it is about nature, like I said, because nature's pretty awesome. And just to go out and take deep breaths and be in nature is incredibly healing. So look at that window of your own, whatever that may be today. Take a moment or so to do that. I love that guidance. And then, of course, our Super Attractor manifestation card. To feel the life we want, to really, really take in that energy of good feeling thoughts as well. So. Just another toss or so. It doesn't really matter. They're all very, very beneficial as far as opening our hearts and our minds. You know, I've always loved this one. This is a really cool one because it was so contrary to what my belief systems were growing up. I can do less and attract more. That is an absolute and very profound, and it's really, really true. So I welcome and invite you to think that, feel that, become that, one with the saying, as it will, and to create that type of life for yourself, particularly now when we have a chance to really think about where we're going, what's happening, looking into the future out the window of the life we really, really would like to see and be. Absolutely love that for us. And I just want to thank you so much again for connecting with me, because this is so important and I think it's super healing, and my intention is to be uplifting. So if you're looking for something other than that, not the right channel. But I will be here for you, and I will continue to be here for you. And I send you incredible healing, loving, and restorative energy, Reiki energy. And until next time, take excellent care. Bye for now.